So I think this might be the most difficult to find Ferrari dealership that I've ever been to. Like, I was at Lamborghini yesterday, and they gave me the address for this place, but somehow I ended up like 10 minutes away. I think it's because it's brand new, and things change so fast here. Like, if you don't live in China, you won't understand it. Like, things just change, and like buildings change, and businesses move, and like there's so much stuff going on that a lot of times you'll be like, oh, I'm going to this place, and you go there and you're like, it's not here. And so yeah, like somehow I got the wrong address. And it was quite hard to find, like even just kind of going around to different locations in the maps. I've already been to all of the other Ferrari dealerships, so I know it wasn't those ones because I've been there. And I'm thinking, like, where is this? They've got an SF90XX and the new 12 Cylindri. But when I looked at the photos, I've never seen this dealership, and I thought I'd been to all of the Ferrari dealerships in China. So while I was away on the 87-day road trip, they must have built literally a new Ferrari dealership. It's an SF90XX, which I've been in the SF90 in Sanya. Like, really fast car, but not the most exciting compared to A12. Quite popular in China though. Obviously this is a lot nicer. Wow, it's got very different styling to the standard SF90. I think the rear is really nice. It reminds me a lot of the 812 competition in just the way that they took the 812 and then just made it really extreme. And I think that's the same thing they've done with the SF90. You know, they've taken a car that was already very fast and then I think just made it a lot better. You know, a lot more aero work. Obviously it's a bit faster than the standard SF90, but it just looks very cool. And the price is about 9.8 million, 9.9 million RMB. Which is quite a lot. That's roughly double the price of STO. Hello. Huh? It's roughly double the price of STO, but is it worth it? I think if you've got the money, then yeah, definitely. I think anytime you get any sort of a specialized model like the 812 competition or XX, I think they make a good investment. I think, you know, they tend to hold value very well compared to you know, like a 296 or a Roma, those kinds of cars. But even STO, I think STO is a really good investment car now too. Just because, you know, as things shift to EVs, I think a lot of those kind of more extreme combustion cars are going to be worth a lot more money. So, you know, you'd almost look at them like real estate now. Like Huracan STO and SF90XX, they're almost like a financial investment. Because, you know, I think if you own this kind of car too, you're not going to be driving it that much. You know, you've probably got a Rolls or something else that you're going to spend most of your time driving. But you could just see how much more aero work has gone into. You know, like I said, it reminds me a lot of the 812 competition, with just how much they really put into the like race-inspired sort of aerodynamics for the car. I don't know what the actual figures are for performance and all that kind of stuff, but especially in the rear, I think the rear looks a lot more like the SP sort of series, where they've changed a lot of the design. It's the same with the 812 competition. The rear is just so interesting, so much more work, so much more complex compared to the standard SF90. Which, like I said, I think the standard SF90 is a little bit boring. I think this is... Yeah, sure. Yeah. I think this is... I think it's perfect if you want something really special. Not sure how many they're making. I might actually ask them how many SF90s SF90XXs they're making, but typically if it's an XX designation like a competition, there's not that many of them, so again, it's why it makes it a really good financial investment. You know, I think you keep these kinds of cars, you enjoy it a little bit, and, you know, 5 years' time, 10 years' time, they're probably worth double the money. I think especially once you can't buy these kinds of cars anymore, once everything goes to full EVs. And yeah, they've got an 812 cylindry in there, but it's a press day. I just kind of rolled up here, as I normally do. So there's an 812 cylindry in there that I added one of the saleswomen from on WeChat. I have to come back and make an appointment. So would I buy this? Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I think when you get to this level of car, it's more than just a car. I think it's kind of an investment for the future. I think you can make a lot of money on these kinds of cars if you're able to get one of the places to buy them. Because, you know, with the 812 competition, for example, you couldn't even buy it. You basically had to get selected to purchase it. So not sure how it works with the SF90XX, but very cool car.